Chapter 1. Hate Speech, Dragon on Fire. Deconstructing. Dude looks like a lady. Why is the song Dude Looks Like a Lady so offensive to the trans community? In the song, Steven Tyler takes more than a peek, proclaiming with surging, mounting lust, "Oh, what a funkin' lady, and I like it, yeah." So to Richard Pryor, "Get over it already. Can I get a holla? For the best is yet to come. Already raising the roof, long time. Holla. Thank you very much." Birth of an Afro. Colin Kaepernick wears a fake news afro. Have you ever seen a biracial afro that big before? Slash grew it out, and it was a total flop. Tit for twat. Hillary claiming half of her destroyed emails as Secretary of State were yoga related is a stretch. The other 15,000 emails detailed funeral arrangements in the woods. If Chelsea Clinton, soon to be hubby, decided to increase his asking price before walking down the aisle at the last second. My wife says it's sexist to make fun of Chelsea Clinton, but she's not ugly anymore. Plus, I think Alyssa Milano is a nasty Twitter twat too. Who trusts Iran? Obama's the one who loves Hitler. Obama wishes he was that organized. Mass extermination of all his pestering, hook-nosed critics who question the staying power of Iran's promise to take a time out from building nukes to blow Israel off the planet whenever the mood strikes would be a gas. Can I get another holla? For A+ Obama dumpage. Fake news media would never touch it in a million freaking years because they're not just ballless, corrupt hacks. Holla. Thank you very much. Overshadowing Alec again. Haley Bowen stars in Levi's 2020 voting campaign. Whatever it takes to revive Alec Baldwin's sagging sense of purpose since the Blue Balls Mueller report dropped. Imagine her mother, Kim Basinger, winning another Oscar for the remake of A Coal Miner's Daughter, where she actually works in the coal mines themselves before becoming a country music star. Trump tweets, "I made Kim Basinger great again, even with a bunch of shit on her face. Can I get a holla?" For encapsulating the innate hilarity of the funniest president of all time. You're welcome. Holla. Thank you very much. Educating first graders on dreidel. Anti-Semitism is so hot right now, so I tell my son Arthur, if you play a dreidel game with your friends at school before winter break and it lands on Gimel, put your non-Jewish friends at ease and explain, Gimel means give me all your money because we own all the banks in the North Pole too. The Kevin Hart hater. I'm not a Kevin Hart hater, just a short on laughs spectator. The NBA store loves hate speech. The NBA store allowed the sale of these social justice writing messages on NBA jerseys such as burn Jews, cancel Israel, and kill cops. But they finally allowed the inclusion of free Hong Kong on a throwback Bill Walton Trailblazer 1, which still won't make overrated trolls like Patton Oswalt love this game more than his Punisher comic book collection. But pretentious over-the-hill hipster hobbits isn't the target demographic for the NBA today anyway. Hate is underrated. Hate is good because it motivates you to seek out places where your presence is valued and appreciated, like at a Trump rally behind your wife's back to make your sex life above average again. Put my man meat in, Indiana MILF. I'm ready to play. Can I get a holla for some John Cougar Mellencamp love? Poor man's Bruce Springsteen. Very telling, artist-affirming doc on Netflix. I recommend checking out. Even though they're in bed with the Obamas and the Valerie Jarrett, a.k.a. the Obama's Arabian live-in horse whisperer. Ah! I'm already threatening for my life, so I'm stuttering over fucking punchlines. Ah! Thank you very much. Fentanyl made in China. Fuck China. Don't repeat what I'm saying, baby. You're not allowed to drop the F-bomb. But fuck China. No cursing, baby. Chinese-made fentanyl has killed more crackers in this country than Lena Dunham kicking it with Taylor Swift on Instagram. Arizona dreaming. Arizona feds seized 45,000 fentanyl pills at the border. It wasn't the spring cleaning Obama was hoping for. For Halloween, I dressed my family as the one from American Dad. I posted a picture of us on Facebook for my parents to see in Arizona, which said, "Build the pool fence." We almost dressed as the Cleveland Show fam, but Megyn Kelly stole our thunder. Can I get a holla for my genius builder, Archo USA, who took him less than 1 hour flat to build another awesome Harry Potter creation? He goes, "Daddy, why do you like the Harry Potter films that much? Why do they annoy you excessively?" And I said, "Because I can't handle that many English accents all at once. Can I get a holla for never getting tired of dumping on Harry Potter? Long time, holla. But also praising my son's building genius all at the same time. Holla. Thank you very much." Democrats are screwed when? I'll be down when I'm done with this, which won't be long. Or you could bring it up here and I could talk about it in real time, but that's up to you. But I got to continue my flow. Democrats are screwed when they parade Governor Cuomo, the Italian reptilian inside, as a strong enough leader to write a book about his so-called fault-free handling of this pandemic when he was the driving force behind the killing of the greatest city in the world, and 5 months flat since he back turning New York City into a sanctuary city, which has encouraged lawlessness on crack, stymies ICE to get rid of illegal rapists and murderers who don't belong here by cock-blocking access to the NYPD's database to run background checks, ban bail, in addition to forcing elderly homes to accept COVID patients, knowing Blanche is most likely to get infected from the Chinese black lung than contract a urinary tract infection because no old-timer is getting up to mount her disheveled stink box anymore, let alone for round two with the advent of Grindr for bi-curious grannies today. Can I get a holla for a mouthful, a tsunami of star-studded, endless punchline hilarity you're not going to get from Yentabres Seinfeld these days. Sorry, but his time has passed. Holla. Thank you very much. Put some Bazooka Joe on it. Joe, girl sniffer, Biden can end the pandemic. Will he let doctors who prescribe hydrochloroquine keep their medical license too? Can I get a holla for A+, topical, Gemry, Bill Maher, who comes up to my hip? You wish you were capable of such star-studded delivery in such endless, effortless fashion. Oh, by the way, remember Al? Pussy grabbing eluded Al Franken because he's only 4'2". Side note, for all you Doodle Dad Year longtime fans, and new ones too, I don't discriminate. Within a couple of days, a week max, my fourth book will be available on Amazon. It is a pre-election comedy special, Resist This. And you will be thoroughly pleased. The audio version will be a superb companion piece too, and that is something to look forward to. But let's get back to some material that will also be showcased in Resist This. Carlin Woodens, I am stuttering like a cokehead with no change left to buy Coke after already getting an ounce from Suge Knight and not having any money to pay him back with. Carlin wouldn't have aged well today. I'm glad George Carlin died when he did, because chances are he would have been another glaring, unoriginal Trump resistor comic on the rag, which would have been twice as depressing, knowing how the Donald is the most anti-war president we've ever had, who's not a part of the military-industrial complex club, which he spent the entirety of his stand-up career decrying against. And what was George Carlin so bitter about towards the twilight of his career? Knowing his daughter wasn't even given her own satellite radio show on Sirius yet to bore other stand-ups during interviews about their craft through sheer osmosis. Carlin was a working headliner for 5 decades at this point, which is more than you could say for Lenny Bruce, who died a broke junkie, defending himself, who couldn't even afford the coffin he got buried in, which Milton Berle paid for of all people. Plus, Carlin wasn't hurting for cash in his late 60s and couldn't have afforded to bang out some more kids to overcompensate for his deadweight conversations of a daughter, to brighten up his crabbier days when hearing about tsunamis on CNN wiping out large swaths of innocent life became his go-to form of entertainment. Post-fake news, read all about it. The New York Times, post-fake news, says full-time working parents today are more actively engaged with their children and spend more time teaching them than stay-at-home mothers did in the 1970s. So stay-at-home mothers during the 70s slept on the job after being slipped too many Quaaludes while dreaming of Bill Cosby's family-friendly dentist drilling material? I don't get it. Also, I don't want Seinfeld smirking for at least a year until he convinces us how he was clueless about Cosby being a rapist for 4 decades straight. Where were your powers of observation then, Jerry? This is the Doodle Dad Your podcast, dad-friendly entertainment for you and me. What Gen X parents understand, controlling our kids with comedy can make our kids great again. My 3 fuss-free kids, 98% of the time, are living proof of it. Had a nice time at the beach today. It was my first time at the beach all summer. I was in Norwalk. Met this really nice Orthodox nurse named Shira. I love that name. If I have another daughter, which I don't plan on, but if God throws me that curveball as well, I might go with Shira. And she was lovely. She was an immediate fan. I was making her laugh. I said, this is my 9-year-old daughter playing the role of wedding counselor. Stop talking, Daddy. Mama got your point mid-breath. I'll talk to you guys soon.